A woman is a gate in the spirit. It's a mystery. Any church you are starting and you don't see women come, just know you are in trouble. It's true. Women are signposts. Who was the first person to see the resurrected Christ? A woman is a gate in the spirit. Listen, the womb that was given to a woman is not about a child. I hope you know a man and a woman are two dimensions of God. He just separated himself to use marriage and explain something, and then to double as a system of procreation. But the primary assignment was not children. There was something about him that cannot be known till he separates his dimension into two entities, then join them back and says they are one. They can be one because they were always one. That means your marriage, if the assignment of your marriage is complete, we should not have children alone. We should also have a sermon. There should be something about the revelation of the Christ. So a woman and a man are two dimensions of God. If you don't agree, you added something to that description. Because if it's ideal, it should connect. Everybody say prayer. You are down in your prayer life, yet you are still the highest prayer warrior in your family. That's to tell you how easy it is. Are we together? When the devil wants to destroy you, he will allow your prayer life go down, then put you in the midst of prayerless people. So when you compare yourself with them, you have a sense of advancement. And they comparing themselves with themselves are not wise. The first miracle, the first proof that God has come to you is that something begins to happen to your prayer life. The primary purpose of prayer is not just to receive things. This is a theology that must be corrected. There is a dimension of prayer that is made for reception, and there is a dimension of prayer for warfare. But the primary dimension of prayer or assignment of prayer is a system of transformation. When you pray, you are like a snake that is molting. You are coming out of your old self into a higher dimension of you. He prayed and his countenance. If prayer was just for receiving, why did Jesus pray? To receive what? Because he was the fullness of the Godhead manifested bodily, the completeness of God, yet he still prayed. And he spake a parable to the end that everybody here ought to pray and not to faint. But the second reason we need to pray, again, please look up, is because the second heavens has a strange manifestation of demonic powers. They don't attack men, they attack territories. The classification of the satanic kingdom as revealed by Apostle Paul in his lecture, he said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers. Are we together? Rulers of this darkness. Then he says spiritual wickedness. They don't reign on earth, they reside in the heavenlies. So there is a domain where they reside, and their assignment is to become the mind control systems of a territory. Please listen to me. That means that they have studied that civilization over many years, and they have built the loopholes around that civilization. So if they look at Lagos, they know what to do. They know that Lagos does not have time. So when they want to attack you, they will use that angle to come into your life. When he wants to attack you, he will cause your boss to be so interested in you that you will start sleeping in the office every day instead of going back home. And by sleeping in the office, you are there, your secretary is there. He didn't say fornicate. He just knows that when he does something to time, many other things will go wrong in your life. They are controlling powers. And the system of putting them at bay is the prayers of the saints.